Hey everyone, Christy here, and I got another awesome book review for you. Sorry, apparently Nala was not joining us for this book review. As you know, I am doing so I'm changing between weeks between books with Black authors and also books with that have characters with disabilities. Sorry, because it's the 30th anniversary of the ADA. So this week was disabilities, and the next book I have is actually a graphic novel called Piper. The author is actually the author that did the 13 Reasons Why. Sorry, my context. Which I'm sure most of you have read. I haven't read it yet. Still a little hesitant on reading it, but Piper, if you might know, is about the Pied Piper, and I hope most of you all know what that story is about. It's about a boy who uses a flute to summon all the rats from town to get them away, but when he doesn't get paid, he calls the children and he refuses to return the children to the village unless they pay for it. So in this origin story, there's a young girl named, sorry guys, I've been reading so much that I want to say Maggie, yes. Maggie is one of the, I would say, teens of the village where she kept getting picked on because of her family situation. And at some point, she and her brother were thrown into a barrel into the water. And because of that, she actually lost her hearing. So now she's deaf, but she can lip read and she can still talk. But now she's treated even more, she's treated even worse than when she did. So she's currently living with someone who lives on the edge of town. Um, and then all of a sudden, their town is being overrun by rats. And the local rat catcher cannot catch any of these rats for some reason. So a boy with a flute comes to town claiming that he can catch the rats, but he expects to get paid and he expects to get free, kind of like free food and like free, like to stock up on stuff like that with no extra cost and everything like that. So, which naturally makes the village be weary of him, but he grows close to Maggie because she's deaf, so she can't hear the music that he plays. So he begins to slowly trust her. However, as time keeps moving on, bad things start to happen. The the rats do get caught, but now he's being accused of bringing the rats to him, to the village, and just shenanigans like pretty much happen. And Maggie eventually does save the town. Oh, Nala might not join us, but Oliver is joining us for this book review. So I thought it was pretty good. I didn't follow my usual rule of doing reading a graphic novel, which is read it at least 5 times. First, to get the story down. Second, to make sure you pay attention to the pictures. Third time is looking at the actual words. Fourth time is to both read the words and look at the pictures and see how the characters are reacting, um, seeing how their expressions look and things like that to see like how it adds to what's happening. And a fifth time is mostly just for pleasure. So I pretty much only read this. I think I read this one twice, and I will say that I did get a little bit lost in there only because of the way. I don't know. I felt like something was okay. Bye, Ellie. I felt like something was missing, like a big portion of something was missing from the storyline to know like what was happening. Um, but the illustrations were phenomenal. The story was interesting. I did enjoy Maggie. I didn't really like the Pied Piper. Excuse me. I did not like the Pied Piper as much. I thought he was kind of he was an interesting character. So overall, I thought it was okay. I probably will try to read it again to see like what exactly I missed because I definitely feel like I'm missing something when I read it. I'm missing like just some clue, something that's just not connecting with me with what happened. So I will definitely have to read this again. But I will say it was good. You know, I did, like I said, I liked Maggie. I liked her character and how even though she's treated poorly, she still treats everyone very kindly in the village. She doesn't think ill will. She even goes to like a wedding of the miller's son when it turned out that it was the miller's son who put her in the barrel in the first place, but she holds no ill will toward him. So, she's risen herself above um how how she sees people and how people should see her. So, and of course, that doesn't really stop her from creating, like the classic fairy tales of the villagers. I thought that was really interesting. If you pick it up and read it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Excuse me again. So sorry. But yeah, so that was Piper. It's a graphic novel. I hope you guys pick it up. Like I said, it was all right. I will definitely have to read it again to see what I'm missing. But I thought it was an interesting version of the Pied Piper. And yeah, next week will be more Black authors. I have some lined up. I have some great books for you guys lined up for next week. So I'll see you all in the next chapter. Bye.